truly major global conflict. This is a good time for people to start waking up to the reality. In one way or another, escalations in the Middle East and in Europe will send shockwaves through the rest of the world. Human security will be impacted everywhere, and the supply of food will be at a great risk because exporters of commodities such as grains, oils, and other staples in our diet, they will likely move to increase their own reserves to make sure that they have enough for their own people, for their own population. This will further limit their exports, causing a surge in commodity prices worldwide. In turn, the poorest nations might face famine as they're unable to secure adequate imports of basic food items such as grains. Financial Times just published an article that underscores we can no longer rely on the supply of food being uninterrupted. I realize that it sounds nearly impossible for many of us, and if this is not a red flag, I'm not sure what is. Take a look here. Financial Times says, world headed for food wars warns major commodities trader. It goes on to explain, the world is headed for food wars as geopolitical tensions and climate change push countries into conflict over waning supplies. They're already telling you supplies of food are waning. And this is according to one of the world's largest agricultural commodity trader.
Use Kayak's filters to find hotels that have the free stuff you want. Download the Kayak app now.
Speaking at the Redburn Atlantic, and should we be surprised at this point? None other than Rothschild Consumer Conference last week, Varghese, who is the chief executive at Olam Agri, which is an agricultural trading house, he warned that trade barriers imposed by governments seeking to shore up domestic food stocks had exacerbated food inflation. What does he really mean by this? Well, he's telling us that countries around the world have been increasing their domestic supplies of food. And why would that be? Well, because all signs point to further escalations, an increase in refugee crisis, which means more vulnerable individuals around the world will be in need of assistance with basic necessities. And therefore, it means we will face further degradation of global stability. This has resulted in less inventory that is available for exports, and therefore food prices rose around the world. This is what happened, and it's only fair to expect that this trend will continue. Now, small farmers and agricultural businesses in general in the United States and in Europe really need to prepare for difficult times. Russia is the biggest producer, and agricultural businesses in general in the United States and in Europe really need to prepare for difficult times.
Call all Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha, Kodash, Shalom, Labakarium, Shol, Yasharala. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, shalom. And it's going to be early morning. As you know, I want to touch on this real quick through the spirit. It's not going to be a long video today. You know, it's a lot of things on my mind right now. But in the spirit, you know, to keep you in there, you heard what she said. She said United States, America, and Europe will be facing some hard times, which is a spirit. And, you know, this is all prophecy because the Heavenly Father spoke about food shortages. Now let's go to Ezekiel 4:16. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem, and they shall eat bread by weight and with care, and they shall drink water by measure and with astonishment, that they may want bread and water and be astonished one with another, and consume away for their iniquity. NIV. He then said to me, Son of man, I'm about to cut off the food supply in Jerusalem. The people will eat ration food in anxiety and drink ration water in despair, for food and water will be scarce. There will be they would be appalled at the sight of each other and will waste away because of their sin, man. And that's what the Heavenly Father is about to do. He's about to bring judgment. He's about to bring judgment, man, upon you wicked Israelites out here. And we have said this through the Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. This is the judgment of the Lord, and we're going to need mercy. There's going to be food shortages. That's going to create famine. That's going to create death. A lot of Israelites are going to be, deleted. But it all goes back to prophecy. And we're heading this way because, Babylon the Great is over for this place. The empire and the dynasty and this, empire, the Edomites, is over. And as we said, it's just going to get worse. And look, man, 2nd Ezra 6:22, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty, man. As a matter of fact, I want to get that in the GNT real quick. And I'm going to finish real quick because it's not going to be long. Let's get, Shalaki, man. There's always something going on. Let me see. All right, bear with me. What is all these ads? Like, come on now. Just Shalaki, brothers. It's just, you know how it is, man. They're not showing me the Apocrypha books right here. All right, let's go to the GNT. Let's go to 2nd Ezra. Where we at? 2nd Ezra 6. What's that? 22. All right. Planted fields will suddenly become bare, and full barns will suddenly become empty, man. Your grocery stores, the agricultural, the farmers, we read this yesterday in the book of Genesis. Let's go there real quick. Chapter 4, where the Lord said to Cain, when thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. Let's read it in the NLV. When you work the ground, it will no longer yield its crops for you. And that's what's going to happen. The Lord is going to attack this man here in Babylon and in Europe, because you Edomites, you're being judged. And again, Jacob's trouble, the punishment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is coming. So, man, food wars and food shortages are coming. Call Allah Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakah HaKudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, and shalom to the hopeful elect out there. Shalom.